Hey guys, hope everybody's doing okay. So today guys, we're gonna talk about the rising prices of fuel. So as you all know, because of what's happening in today's world, diba? With the war in Ukraine. Unfortunately, of course, we are affected. The whole world's affected kasi nga gas prices are getting higher. Diesel and gasoline in the Philippines, guys, is almost at the same price. Pero kanina I saw on the news baka mag-rollback, so they're gonna lower the prices. But instead of complaining about the fuel price, basically talk about also what car I got recently to save up on fuel. As you all know, if you know, mahilig ako sa gas cars, and normally I like 6-cylinder cars, especially for sedans. Kasi besides the power, it's also the smoothness. But now we have to be practical in what kind of cars are we gonna choose. There's a lot of hybrid cars, there's a lot of diesel, there's a lot of electric cars in the Philippines now. Quite expensive lang yung electric cars. And the problem with electric cars, guys, is charging stations. So even if you buy an electric car, if you're gonna go on long road trips, I think charging stations will become an issue. So hopefully the government can build charging stations in certain areas. Gas stations would be ideal, diba? Maybe some fast food chains, restaurants, stuff like that. Or even malls, diba? That would be nice. And also business buildings and condominiums. I can't really complain about gas prices. I know a lot of us are complaining as of now, but I'm more affected with what's happening in Ukraine. It's very sad. A lot of innocent lives are being lost over this senseless war. So let's all pray for Ukraine. And yeah, I will talk about what car I got to save on fuel. So let's go. Hey guys, so today I'll show you the pre-owned car that I got recently. Super tipid sa diesel fuel. It's my first diesel car. So I'm gonna show you guys yung features ng car na to. So pakita ko lang sa iyo guys ito. So it's a nice color white. Still in good condition, the paint. And maganda guys, CASA maintained yung car na to before we even got it. So complete CASA records. So that's very important guys. If you're gonna buy a pre-owned car, importante yung CASA records. Kung meron Kung wala, as long as may record siya changing the oil after the CASA, then that's also good. So yun guys, so ang ginawa ko dito is I replaced the headlights into HID retrofit. So pina-retrofit ko. It's very common with this car in particular na mahina yung headlights. So I had the projectors change. Tapos ilagyan ko ng LED bulb na 55 watts each bulb. So malakas siya at night. But hindi nakakasilaw kasi nasa tamang center siya. Tapos if you notice, when I got it, the tires were still new. So there's still 3 years of life with the tires. Original pa to. Tapos the signal light here. Tapos nice guys, it's keyless entry. So you just press a button. So pag press mo yung button, yan, magpo-phone na siya. That means it's locked. Tapos to press it, unlock. Yan. And you just open it. Yan. So I'll show you a little inside guys. Yan. So Santa Fe, wala siyang leather, yung 4x2, wala siyang leather. Pero it's still in very good condition. I love using this car now. Sobrang tipid sa diesel. Ang mileage guys, pag highway, konting city, 8.8 kilometers per 100. So sabihin mo na 750 to 800 pesos per 100 kilometers. So that's like sabihin mo na 2.5 to 3 trips back to Makati from Alabang. So pwede na. Matipid na siya. Tapos it's a 7-seater. So ito guys, if you look sa likod, yan. Normally yung mga ibang SUVs, especially mga pickup base, mga Montero, mga Fortuner, ang aircon nasa taas, sa ceiling. This one nandito. Yun yung aircon niya. Nandito siya. Kasi sometimes ayaw ng ibang tao yung aircon nakatapat sa face, diba? So this one is nasa level ng body mo. Then rear wiper, diba? Not bad. Malinis pa siya. Tapos ito yung carpet, but it's a 7-seater yan. Yung naka-fold yung seats niya. Pwede mo taas. So you just hilaan mo. Tapos iakyat mo yung headrest niya. So yan. Tapos dito may aircon, See? Yan guys, aircon. Tapos it has 3 levels. Tapos meron kang outlet dito to charge your phone. Tapos dito meron kang extra storage, meron din aircon. Tapos meron to flip the seats sa second row. Pag pinul mo, magfo-fold siya. So very, very practical. And it's not a big SUV. Compared to Fortuner, MUX, Montero, ano pa ba? Nissan Terra, they're quite bigger. Yung mga Sorento, ito, they're quite a little bit on the smaller side. So even the rear lights, alam ko bulb siya, pero when you look at it, parang siyang LED strip at night. So which is very, very nice. Tapos yung antenna mo, your third brake light, then your sensors, may backup camera na siya. Some Santa Fe's na local, walang backup camera. This one has. So let's go inside. 5'7", 5'8". And if you could see, marami akong space. Pakita natin lang. Diba? Look at the space. Oh, marami. Okay guys, so we're now in the interior. So, I'll start the car. Close natin yung door. Mainit sobra. So, push start siya. So, press the brake. Ayan. Maganda yung ilaw niya guys. May pagka-blue yung color. Ayan yung aircon. So, malamig. Ang init guys yan. Summer na summer. Konting labas mo lang ng kotse, papawisan ka talaga. So, this one has a double din. But this is still the original. So, medyo mabagal siya. Pero for me, it's okay. I mean, I'm not gonna keep this car forever. So, for me, okay lang to. May navigation naman siya. Tapos ito guys, yung rear aircon. So, you press this, mag-on yung aircon sa likod. Tapos ito yung fan speed mo. Tapos yung mode mo, kung saan mo gusto tapat yung aircon. Tapos temperature. Yan. So, dual temperature for passenger and driver. Tapos meron siyang front and rear defogger. So, that's very practical guys. If you go to Baguio o medyo foggy or rainy season, especially pag June onwards, defoggers are very important. Tapos maganda, malakas yung aircon nito. That's what I noticed. Kahit mainit, kahit 1 or 2 fan speed, malakas. Then you got your lights, standard lights. Meron kang Bluetooth hands-free. So when people talk to you, you could answer. Pe-press mo lang tong button na to for answering the call, yung green. Tapos yung red for ending the call. So guys, this has 92,000. So medyo mataas na yung mileage. But it's 2013, so it's a 9-year-old car. But still runs well, very maintained well. Yun nga, 8.8 kilometers, ayun, 8.8 liters per 100 kilometers. So that's not bad. Tapos ang ganda ng gauges, guys. Oh. Very modern. Meron siyang hill descent control. Meron siyang traction control off. Then you could adjust the light. Of course, everything's power windows. The driver side, auto power. Tapos, of course, folding side mirrors. Tapos yung the basics, yung adjustment ng side mirror mo. I think it's a 5-speed automatic, this one. Napansin ko nga, marami siyang charging. And that's very important, especially for a big car. Meron sa first row, meron sa second row, and meron sa third row. So when you want to charge your laptops or your cell phones, walang problema. Tapos even the ceiling, guys, alam mo yung European cars, pag tumatagal, nagsasag yung ceiling. This one, Korean cars, Japanese cars, are very matibay when it comes to this. Tapos meron siyang parang foam. Maganda yung feeling niya. And I believe this is a 6-airbag SUV. 6 airbags. So that's also good. It's nice and safe. And this Santa Fe sold very well across Europe, even in the States, and in the Philippines. Ang problema lang, the new Santa Fe costs way more expensive than this one. I remember when this was brand new, guys, 1.7 something. Ngayon, ang Santa Fe na bago is 2.3. So, ang laki ng tinaas. Tapos, there's a lot of features na medyo wala na sa bagong Santa Fe. That's why you don't see a lot of the new Santa Fe's now and the new Sorento. The market now dito sa Pilipinas, di ba? As we all know, pickup base, meaning Montero, yan, Fortuner, yan, yung MUX, sikat na sikat yan dito. Pero this one, sobrang konti na lang. So yun guys, meron siyang charging dito. So you could charge dito. Tapos meron siyang pockets. Then, you have cup holder. Ayan o. So pag gusto mong minom, you have kids, it's very practical. Just fold mo lang pag ayaw mo na. Tapos upo ka lang dito. Parang boss. Then, you have your pillow dito. Lagay mo sa likod. Pag long trips, pwede ka matulog. And you could also recline the seats. Very important. Ayun o. So, pwede ka mag-recline. So, kung wala naman tao sa likod, pwede may recline. Maraming luggage space. Malaki-laki siya. So, very comfortable, guys. if you cannot, let's say, especially now nagtitipid ang tao, kung gusto mo magtipid, this is a car, it's a perfect SUV. And ang daming parts pag Hyundai and Kia. Don't be afraid because Hyundai, Kia, maraming parts dito sa Pilipinas. At the same time, diesel siya, so matipid. Tapos very comfortable because this is a car-based SUV, meaning it rides like a car, hindi siya parang pickup na medyo matagtag. Ito parang kotse. Tapos electronic power steering, so very magaan siya, hindi kagaya ng hydraulic. Kasi ang mga pickup base guys, they're still hydraulic power steering. Ito electronic. So pwede mo i-adjust kung gusto mo ng sporty, medyo nagsistiffen up siya. Kung gusto mo ng normal, very very light. So especially girls, they love cars like this because it's so easy to park. Madali iikot yung manobela. So that's what I like about this car. And also the price. Guys, pag pre-owned, second hand as of today, alam ko, you could get this car from 550 to 750 depending on the year and the mileage and condition. So it's very affordable. And you get a 7-seater SUV na. Ako kasi that's why before guys, when I started the channel, I used to review cars. So gusto ko lang pakita sa tao na you don't have to spend so much money, especially kung meron ka naman alam sa basics ng kotse, to save on money, diba? You save money, you get a decent car. Of course, meron ka ayusin here and there, pero for the most part guys, matatagal yung makina at yung transmission as long as you change the fluids. Very very important yan. Dito guys, I change the fluids kahit fully synthetic every 5,000 kilometers, and I change all the filters, but not every time. Yung air filter kahit twice a year, cabin filter twice a year, yung change oil of course depends how you drive, but every 5,000 kilometers papalit ka ng oil filter. And you do the normal maintenance of a diesel engine. Linis mo lang. EGR cleaning is very common for diesel cars para matanggal yung mga carbon deposits ng makina. So yun. So yan guys, I just wanted to give you a review of this car. That's why we got it, kasi nga matipid. And I love driving it kasi nga it saves a lot on fuel, especially in today's prices na sobrang mahal na yon. But like I said, it's not for me to complain kasi nga may war sa Ukraine. I rather pray na matapos na yung war doon and people can get back to their normal lives, especially in Ukraine guys. Ang daming kawawa doon. I always watch it every day sa YouTube or sa news. So yun guys, so yan ang relation with the fuel prices going up and the war now. So let's pray for them. And guys, thanks for watching. A little car tips lang and showing you this car. Now you don't have to spend so much money to have a nice decent car. Especially today, dapat mag-iipon tayo. We have to be very practical with the choices we make. So guys, God bless, keep safe, and I'll see you on my next vlog. Always take care.